because the NBA is tonight and tomorrow.
And last night.
Yeah, last night.
I want to start with this one. Can we start with the Celtics and Knicks series?
Sure.
This is what I want to say. Is it a good series or are the Knicks getting lucky? Because every game the Knicks are down by 20. Every game the Knicks
Boston's reliance on the 3-point shot.
That's
Exactly. Not hitting.
It's like so when you're right. So glad you brought. It's not luck because the thing about it is, anytime you have a team that's supposedly overly matched another team, and their style of play is not because how you doing in a regular season is different versus when you get in the damn series, and it's just showing that. So you're sitting here shooting hella threes, even though the team that you're supposed to be blowing out, right, you're giving them more possessions to get caught up. So we all know 20 points in the NBA isn't
like you said, you are
shit.
blowing them out, and then you let them right back in the game.
But can we say 20 points is actually blowout? Blowout has to be like 30 plus. Like how OKC ran Denver ass out the other night. It was like 141 to like 93 type of shit.
20
that, you know what I'm saying?
might not be
if 20
blowout.
points in the NBA is not a blowout, you can track somebody. All you need is about 3 stops and a couple of threes and an and one.
Well, New York up in the series 2-1, but they've been down
out.
20 every game.
Yeah.
Every game they've been down 20.
Well,
they just happened to win the first 2.
The point is, they stayed close. You kept them close.
Are you wavering on your? Are you still going with the Celtics?
I ain't never picked them.
You took New York.
I took New York.
Okay.
I picked the Celtics, and I think as long as the Celtics are on,
I'm still running with the Celtics. I'm still running with the Celtics.
I'm with New York because, like I said,
They just got a tough
Jersey.
They just got a tougher road to hoe now. But
that's all.
I
don't see them getting Celtics beating them 4 straight.
You don't have to.
Yeah,
It's a
Celtics
2-1
already
series.
got one.
I know. So right now,
I can see the
New York
winning 3
need
more
2
games.
New York need 2 games. Celtics need 3 games.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't see the Celtics winning 3 straight games.
No, but they'll win tomorrow. Or
If
today.
they get the game 7 in Boston, I can't go against the Celtics. If it goes to game 7 in Boston, I got the Celtics.
Okay.
The Knicks cannot go back to Boston for a game 7.
You're right.
Okay.
That's gonna be tough.
Well, I was shocked at the Pacers because I did not think.
I'm sticking with the Pacers. I'm sticking with the Pacers.
No,
I think Cleveland's got them.
Cleveland got them because you saw what happened when they got all 3 players that was hurt that didn't play. Yeah. They're a total different team. And the fact of the matter is the injuries, like Garland, he had a toe.
Yeah.
I can understand the wing player, he had got a thumb injury.
Donovan?
No. Donovan was playing. Mobley, he had an ankle injury because when he came down, he stepped on somebody's foot.
Jesus.
So that was different. And then the other one, Johnson, they traded from the Hawks. I think his last name Johnson. I could be incorrect.
Who on Cleveland?
Yes, he had his Hunter. He had an injured thumb. So the injuries kept him out. But we saw what happened when all 3 of them played. They blew at Indiana. On top of that, thumped their asses. They're a different mob.
Yeah, so I still think Cleveland's going to pull it
I'm
off.
still pulling with Indy. I like,
so now we got 2 series.
I like what the hell he burnt.
We got 2 series.
2-1.
That's 2-1, and we got y'all picking Boston to come
Both
back.
the underdogs are up.
Right, and you picking Boston to come back,
Boston
and I'm
gonna
picking
pull
Cleveland to come back.
I'm picking Indy and Boston. I think Boston's gonna, like I say, you just can't keep going down 20 every game and coming back. Like it's not going to happen. And the Knicks haven't shown me yet like we can beat the Celtics like just from tip off to the end of the buzzer.
Right.
So we'll see.
True. Okay, well, on the West Coast.
We got, again, OKC, man. They had their chance to win. They sit here.
They down 2-1?
Yeah, they down
2-1.
2-1. They let that look.
Tomorrow, 3:30.
Aaron Gordon is the most valuable player of that series. He's the most valuable player of the team in the playoff because in the Clippers series with his tap in, where it caused them to win, That changed the
dunk, yep.
dynamic of the series. And even in this series, he had a game-winning 3 that they went up. They won and stole a game in OKC. And then the other night, OKC showing in the stretch when they're not getting calls, they know what I'm saying, they can't play through it. Denver is coming back, capitalizing off of it. And now people gonna be like, we got a team that's won it versus a team who hasn't won it. But Denver, Aaron Gordon, he's that MVP.
I think he's super underrated for some reason.
Yeah.
I think because he won the dunk contest, we just think of him as he doesn't get the love like he deserves. Aaron Gordon's a ball.
Yeah, he is. Be spraying them threes, bro. He done.
He's a baller.
Yeah, he done switch his game up to where he not only he go down and bang with you and shit like that, and he can still get up and smash on you, but he spraying them threes. He's shooting like about 40%.
I think winning the dunk contest might have been like the worst thing for him because it's like you just think he's a dunker, but he's not.
Right, because usually people who win a dunk contest, what they got? They
dunks.
That's it.
Except for Kobe, and that was really it. Like
Kobe and Michael
stopped participating.
Man.
Right, Kobe and Michael.
We just swear Aaron Gordon's a dunker, but he's all around. Like you say, he's the MVP for Denver.
Matter of fact,
besides Jokic.
If we want to, who was the last one superstar to ever get in the dunk contest? Kobe, right?
Dwight.
Right.
Okay,
Dwight
might have been the last
real superstar,
dunker.
right?
But no,
I don't even
now it's Gordon. It's Gordon. We're going to give Gordon that.
You got to give
Gordon ain't a superstar.
I think Gordon's a superstar. I think
with the right team where he's a focal point.
As a top.
Right now,
well, okay.
I think he's a superstar.
Right, exactly, because his
I think he's Robert Horry.
No, I'm not doing that. No, I'm not doing that. Robert Horry was a specialist. He's first of all, you gotta get Aaron Gordon his love, like you said.
I think
he's not just he can bang down low. He can get you a double, but he's shooting them threes.
Like you say, he throwing them threes up. Like he's better than Robert Horry. I ain't gonna do that.
He done saved Denver 2 times in 2 different series with his timely shots. You cannot leave that open.
And how many rings he got?
One. With the Nuggets.
Yeah. Like so.
So the key to these teams also we're missing is Denver. If they don't win the championship, they got a major decision where they're gonna keep that team together or not. They're gonna break it up. As well as Boston. If Boston doesn't win the championship this year, the new ownership that's coming in and with the NBA league done changed how they teams can be able to keep these teams together. They got extra taxes they're gonna pay. They might not pay for that shit, so that means somebody they're gonna bust these teams up.
One thing I noticed too is Shea be on the line a lot. Shea be on the line,
right? But he wasn't. They wasn't hit.
Like Harden.
Yeah, Shea be on the line
because you know how to draw them fouls.
You know how to draw them fouls. He got a silky smooth game. His game is like it just flow. You know what I'm saying? So when that flow ain't going right like how that shit jagged like that, then he ain't getting the shots. The shots ain't falling. I think he shot under 40% the other night.
So who's winning the series?
I still going with OKC.
OKC
because them boys
keep pulling off the
right. Exactly. They're Denver is literally fighting for their life.
Isn't Denver up 2-1?
Yeah.
I'm going with Denver, and another reason, because it's the championship pedigree. They know about those games.
I'm just looking at how the games play. Them boys long. I mean, like I said, they're working through. They're just working through the inexperience part. But they can light fire. All they gotta do. I believe they're gonna win tomorrow. They're gonna tie it 2-2. When they go back to OKC, it's over with.
You're saying if Denver gets put out, if OKC gets put out, I think they got to make some changes.
Actually, they don't.
Nah,
they good. They still young. They drafted.
But you need a player to get you over that.
Well, they're not breaking. You know,
you need the player to get you over the hump.
I got you.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what they bring veterans in. That's when Caruso, he wanted to chill with the Lakers.
No.
Yeah, what you mean?
Caruso isn't the player to get you over the hump.
In my opinion, he's a win. Okay. Well, let me give you a little backdrop, my man. He is a 2-way player. You feel what I'm saying? And he plays the wing. You know what I'm saying? So he's a championship player. So it was him. And who else they bringing in? Another veteran. So they got veterans that's playing prominent roles. They just, they gotta push through that
If
shit.
you get put out, you need somebody to get you over the hump. We know what you can.
Let me tell you why they got so many goddamn picks. They ain't gotta do shit. They got everybody picked
Trade
around
some
the
of them.
league. This got picks damn near 10 years out.
You and the Celtics hoarding up all these damn picks and shit like that.
Them niggas, OKC got a farm full of picks.
So does Boston.
Them San Antonio, them like the two teams they got hordes of first round draft picks.
That's why you just don't understand the NBA. NBA teams be sitting on 200 picks and shit.
They like, man, hell yeah.
Yeah, they got a pick stack.
And look, you got teams like Phoenix, they ain't got none.
Yeah.
Them ain't got none for like 10
Phoenix
years. All they shit is gone.
For them old ass vets. Okay, I want to discuss the final series with the Timberwolves and Golden State because the Timberwolves won tonight.
They up
2-1 Golden State or 2-1
I'm really
Minnesota?
perplexed because I thought
2-1 Minnesota.
I thought the Wolves would dog walk Golden State each and every game, but it looks like the veteran presence. But Curry's injured.
And I told you, Jimmy buckets, playoff Jimmy.
Jimmy good for a game or two.
He took Miami to the finals 2 times by himself.
Good for a game or two.
Yeah, right, but he also had a second player that was Bam Adebayo, and Bam Adebayo and Draymond Green aren't the same player.
True. I mean, Draymond on the tail end of his shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he still was in top 3 discussion for Defensive Player of the Year, so we can't even cap on Draymond.
Yeah,
now.
but now it's.
Steph is hurt.
Steph
hurt. That hamstring. So again, it's like now Jimmy he gonna have to be the clear aggressor because Jimmy was playing the facilitator. You feel what I'm saying? That's what he was doing. Now he gonna have to be the number one. And Buddy Hield was getting all them wide open shots, and now that Steph is out, he's getting that defense that Steph would be getting.
Don't trust it. But
they gonna Kuminga gonna have to do something. He's the wild card of shit. But all they gotta do is win one game because they're not saying what they're saying is Steph won't probably be back game 6.
I don't think Kuminga has the confidence that he's like they don't play him like they're supposed to.
He did good. I ain't seen him play tonight, but the other night he did good coming off the bench and stuff. He gave him a spark. They was down by 20, and when he came in, they got it all the way down to 6 before Minnesota blew it back open.
Minnesota, Golden State.
I like Minnesota still.
If Steph don't come back,
it's a wrap. So
if Steph don't come back, they're done. Yeah,
I'm still choosing Minnesota with Steph.
Even if he comes back, I still think
playing injured.
Right.
And I don't think he's going to be at his best.
Nope.
So I'm pulling for the Wolves. So it'll be Wolves and
Nuggets.
OKC.
Yeah, I still got OKC
I
winning
got
that
the
series.
Nuggets.
Because like I said, the Nuggets seem like they're fighting for that shit.
Yeah. So I got Wolves and OKC on the West, and I got Boston and Cleveland on the East.
And it's going to be Cleveland. It's either Cleveland.
Boston plays like they playing against Cleveland.
It's Cleveland, and I can see Cleveland, Minnesota if you want to be frank.
Like I said, if New York keep going down by 20 every game, they're not going to win that series.
I'll feel you.